Okay, first of all, that is a absolutely atrocious introduction to my story because it makes Richard Gere sound like the last gasp.
Julia Roberts became the face of Hollywood with her bright smile, emotional power, and timeless roles that defined a generation. From Pretty Woman to Erin Brockovich, her journey wasn't just about fame. It was about strength, transformation, and the lasting bond she formed with her co-star Richard Gere. Their chemistry didn't just light up the screen. It became one of Hollywood's most talked-about connections. And even decades later, people still wonder what really happened between them. Born in 1967 in Atlanta, Georgia, Julia's early life was filled with both love and hardship. Her parents were actors who taught children's theater, and her family shared a deep connection to history when Martin Luther King Jr. helped pay her birth expenses. After her parents' divorce, life became more difficult. But that only made her stronger. Moving to New York to chase her dreams, Julia started small, taking modeling gigs and acting lessons until she got her big break. Her early roles in Mystic Pizza and Steel Magnolias caught Hollywood's attention, earning her first Oscar nomination. But in 1990, Pretty Woman changed everything. She played Vivian, a woman whose heart outshined her struggles, opposite Richard Gere, and together they became the most iconic duo of the decade. The film made over $460 million, and Julia's red dress became a movie legend. Yet, the story behind Pretty Woman was almost completely different. The original script was dark and tragic, but when Disney took over, it turned into a fairy tale, giving Julia the role that would define her forever. Determined to play Vivian with honesty, Julia met with real women from similar lives, showing her courage and empathy even at just 21 years old. Her authenticity made the film unforgettable. Critics talked about the age gap between her and Gere, 22 and 40. But their chemistry silenced every doubt. Years later, their reunion in Runaway Bride proved their bond was still magical. This time, Julia played a strong, independent woman, and audiences loved seeing her in control. Off-screen, Julia and Richard formed a real friendship that lasted long after the cameras stopped rolling. From the start, Julia had convinced Richard to take the role of Edward, and he often said she was the heart that made Pretty Woman possible. Over the years, their bond grew deeper, filled with trust, admiration, and genuine care. Even today, Richard calls her a lifelong friend, and Julia continues to speak fondly of their time together. She once imagined that after Pretty Woman ended, Vivian would run Edward's business after his passing, a sign of how deeply she still connects with that story. In interviews, both stars often recall their shared laughter, long conversations, and the creative spark that made their movies timeless. Richard even gives Julia relationship advice, reminding her to slow down, find peace, and keep her marriage strong. Their friendship has evolved from Hollywood fantasy into something truly human, a bond built on respect, honesty, and shared experiences that go far beyond fame. From her early struggles to her Oscar-winning triumph in Erin Brockovich, from the romantic spark of Pretty Woman to her powerful performances in Wonder and Homecoming, Julia Roberts has shown that true beauty lies in resilience and sincerity. And through it all, Richard Gere remains not just her co-star, but a friend who understands her better than most. Their story is more than Hollywood history. It's a testament to connection, loyalty, and lasting respect. So what's your favorite Julia Roberts and Richard Gere moment? Pretty Woman or Runaway Bride? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and hit the bell icon for more incredible stories from the golden world of cinema.